Hello, everybody. This is Simon here, and what I wish to share with you in this video is about absolute forgiveness and how I see a lot of these posts, a lot of information being spread about the world, and how I get this kind of feeling from these posts like the world should be different. The world, the government uh, is doing this wrong, or the world is like this and shouldn't be like this. This is not freedom. This is not da da da. All of these kind of posts that sort of I get that feeling from, like sort of blaming the government or blaming the system or complaining about how the system isn't is kind of mind controlling or what have you. Any of these posts. My suggestion and what I'd like to offer to you in this video is a suggestion to absolute forgiveness. So rather than blaming or complaining about the world or the society that it should be different, that it should somehow not be the way it appears to be, so rather than going into that sort of habitual resistance pattern against the against how the world is being perceived in your own mind, I suggest letting all of that go and rather placing your absolute forgiveness on the world. This is what Jesus discusses in the book A Course in Miracles. He talks about forgiveness. You know, almost the whole book is being centered around this thought of forgiveness and how not only forgiving other people, forgiving oneself, and also forgiving the world. So the thing with absolute forgiveness and forgiving the world entirely, not blaming the world or looking upon the world with kind of these complaining eyes or this kind of negative mindset, rather placing your absolute forgiveness upon the world through the knowledge and the understanding that you are not of the contemporary world in which you live. Because you are an eternal being of light. You are an eternal being of light, and you are not here to complain about the world. You're not here to blame the world for this or that. Rather, as these beings, we are beings of the eternal nature. We're here to create a new world or to co-create a new world out of the recognition that we are not of the old world. We're not bound to the old world because we are of eternity, and the old world, which is starting now to change or to sort of old systems are changing. This is a temporary world, and what you are is not temporary. What you are in essence is eternal. So by realizing that you are not of the world, you can also then let go of placing your blame upon the world and rather bask in and rejoice in the understanding that you are an eternal spirit, soul in this body, in this learning device, this learning vehicle or temple, whatever word you like to use for your body, simply for your own learning. And it's for learning how to live in the third dimension, being fully activated with the knowledge and the remembrance of being a eternal soul, eternal spirit of light. So then rather than waiting for the world to change, or rather than placing, attaching your emotional state to how what is going on within the world, we can rejoice in the understanding that we're not of this world, and then we can forgive the world. And the thing with forgiving the world is that you forgive the world, so rather than you seeing a world full of fear or full of manipulation or full of what you don't want to see, rather than seeing that, you can see the absolute forgiveness that you have placed being reflected back to you through the world. So rather than contributing to the old world in which you do not feel at home, you can forgive that old world, and then having your forgiveness being reflected back to you as you see a new world, which then reflects your eternal nature as an eternal soul that you are. So this is the message that I'd like to share with you in this video. Please stop blaming the world and start to join in and rejoice within the co-creation of the new world, which has nothing to do with these systems that doesn't serve us anymore. So that's the message of this video. I hope you enjoy the video. Have an amazing day.